Jonathan Offei-Ansah is an Africa analyst and founder of Africa Briefing magazine. He joins us now from London. Good to have you back with us, Jonathan. Reports from Fasher suggest that in one of the latest incidents, hundreds of men were rounded up and executed by the Rapid Support Forces. How credible do you find these accounts, and what would such killings mean for the conflict in Sudan?
Well, I find I'm inclined to believe those reports because the RSF is a powerful paramilitary group that grew out of the Janjaweed militias that was responsible for the 2000s Darfur genocide. So, like I keep saying all the time, I use this word that they have that unenviable, that unpalatable pedigree, for killing civilians. Okay, they've been repeatedly accused of using sexual violence as a weapon of war, on a tactic that is meant to humiliate, dominate, and destroy communities. So I am inclined, if you ask me, I'm inclined to believe the latest reports of the killings by the RSF soldiers.
The RSF's capture of Fasher effectively cements their control of Darfur. What strategic and symbolic significance does this victory hold in Sudan's 2.5-year civil war?
Fasher actually represents one of the darkest chapters in the ongoing civil war. It is the capture of that area, the Darfur region, right? And that was the last stronghold held by the government forces, in that area. And with the capture of Fasher, the RSF intends to make it as its base for its para government that was set up in Kenya, in Nairobi, in July. So it is of significant, it is of some significance, in them being able to capture, that town.
Now, you touched on this earlier, but we've heard repeated warnings of ethnic-based revenge killings in Darfur. To what extent is what's happening in Fasher a continuation of the atrocities committed by the Janjaweed militias 2 decades ago?
Well, just to me, maybe they see it as unfinished business because the Janjaweed genocide in the 2000s, helped prop the former President al-Bashir in power, and al-Bashir rewarded, Janjaweed by, reforming them into that paramilitary force, RSF. So maybe I believe that the RSF see this opportunity as unfinished business, from the 2000s.
Okay, Jonathan Offei-Ansah, we'll have to leave it there. Great to get your thoughts as always. Thank you.